Hey guys, and welcome to Around the Clock. Usually it's Corey and I. Today it is just me. Corey will be back with us tomorrow. Um, so thank you for joining me in this. I think this is only the second time I've done this myself now, but let's take a look at these markets. I have to say, Bitcoin is so close to all-time high. Uh, and I did notice that on the CoinGecko app and the CoinGecko website, it's showing two different Bitcoin prices. So that is a little strange. Um, I'm going to share my screen with you. And it's wild because the app is showing a higher price than the CoinGecko website. So let's check it out here. On the app, we have CoinGecko is showing $64,457 for Bitcoin. We're really close to that all-time high. And are we going to get it today? I don't know, but I know that everyone is hype about it. So, yeah, we have again, I'm saying there's a difference on the website and the app, but the site is showing Bitcoin at 64,270. We have Ethereum at 3,887, and we have Solana at 156, Polkadot at 4141. And I'm going to scroll down here because I saw an interesting tweet earlier saying that Safe Moon had made it back into the top 100. I think Safe Moon was excited about that, so they tweeted it. And it looks, oh, they are now number 96. So that's interesting. I still have my bag of Safe Moon. I did not get rid of it. I've held it this entire time. So Bitcoin all-time high today. Fingers crossed. I think so. Hi Janelle. Hi Max. Gabe. How's everyone doing? Yeah, make sure you like and share this video so that the algorithm will share it with more people. So let's get started into the news today. We have a bunch of things to cover. First, we know that today is the day that the Americans have long awaited. A Bitcoin ETF has finally gone live. But was it the kind of ETF we were hoping for, or was it an ETF to benefit the already wealthy and privileged? I think we all know the answer to that, but let's go over an article about it. We have an article from CoinBase. First Bitcoin futures ETF, BitTo, tops 1 billion trading volume on its first day. The fund's price rose $41.94 at the close, up 4.9% from the initial $40 net asset value. The ProShares Strategy Exchange Traded Funds ETF trading volume topped 1 billion on its first day, ranking the investment vehicle as one of the top ETF launches in history. As of 427, after the close of the stock markets on Tuesday, trading volume in the ProShares ETF had reached 24.1 million shares, worth more than 1 billion based on the closing price. Most of the trading appears to have come from retail investors, which I personally find strange. Futures isn't for me. I find it complicated and confusing. It's for professionals. But hey, there are a lot of retail investors out there that do know how to trade futures. So hopefully they did well today. This article is saying that most of the volume does appear to have come from retail investors, since there were few large block trades of the size that big institutional traders often deal in. There's probably going to be what we all expected, which is it's an access vehicle for certain players in the marketplace. There's lots of folks who are active participants in the markets who just don't want to cross over the crypto bridge by themselves. The new ETF debut came as Bitcoin price surged on Tuesday to a 6-month high, climbing towards the all-time high near 65,000 set in April again. Fingers crossed that we get that high today. I know everyone is pumped about it. As of press time, the cryptocurrency was changing hands around 64,242, up 4.9% over the past 24 hours. So in the live chat, are we interested in ETFs in futures trading? Is anyone trading futures? I am not. I am an investor. I'm not a trader. Probably will never be a trader. But you never know. There's hope for us all, right? So yesterday we had some interesting developments. We had and we didn't go live yesterday, so I do apologize. Corey is spending some family time, and honestly, I just needed a break. It's a lot coming home, rushing, getting ready for everything. But again, she's going to be back with us tomorrow. I have a new appreciation for her while she gets all the articles ready in the day, and I just come in with my NFT stuff. So shout out to you, Corey. I'm sure that you are watching. Yeah, so yesterday we had an interesting development where the New York Attorney General issued some cease and desist letters. And today there was, yeah, quite the development. So it was rumored that the two projects that were issued those letters were Celsius and Nexo. And well, Celsius is denying that they actually did receive a letter. So let's get into this article from Decrypt. I forgot to share my screen with you the last time. Sorry about that, everyone. So we're going to share this time on this Decrypt article. Let's see. I have so many articles up. Okay, Celsius denies receiving cease and desist from the New York AG, but New York does want more information on Celsius's operations. So Celsius, as we know, has already been targeted by several states, including New Jersey, and does this article go into that? New Jersey and Louisiana, maybe. So they have already been targeted. And now the New York Attorney General is asking questions as well. Celsius has denied receiving a cease and desist letter from the New York AG a day after James directed two unnamed crypto lenders to stop operating in the Empire State within 10 days and requested three more to provide information by November the 1st. Celsius has received a request for information and not a cease and desist from New York authorities, it wrote in a Medium blog today, Tuesday. In a press release yesterday, the AG took aim at crypto companies that have not registered securities offerings under New York's Martin Act. The press release was accompanied by two cease and desist letters with identifying information about the companies redacted. However, the New York AG had named the files Nexo letter and Celsius letter, strongly suggesting that these were the two crypto lenders being asked to shut down. Celsius competitor Nexo yesterday confirmed receiving the order, but called it a mix-up. Nexo is not offering its Earn product and exchange in New York, so it makes little sense to be receiving a cease and desist order for something we are not offering in New York anyway. A spokesman from Nexo said it vowed to engage with the AG and seek clarity. Celsius is fresh off 400 million funding round after being valued at more than 3 billion. And despite this cease and desist or show cause orders from state security regulators in Alabama, Kentucky, New Jersey, and Texas, all of whom have also targeted BlockFi. The startup uses the slogan, "Unbank yourself," which allows people to earn interest on the cryptocurrency they hold and not just a small amount. It advertises up to 17% annual return, which we all know we would never get from a bank. Though the rates do vary depending on the asset. In addition to mainstays such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, users can also deposit Celsius tokens, stablecoins, and a slew of other assets. Celsius then lends those out and gives depositors a cut of the action. Yeah, this is disappointing, but not surprising. I think it's probably very difficult to be a crypto investor and living in the state of New York. I'm sure it's extremely frustrating at this point, and the only real solution to this is New York is investors are going to have to band together. I saw Crypto Windio yesterday. I'm pretty sure she was joking, or Crypto TikTok was saying that they were going to this is New York. Crypto TikTok was going to get together and sue the New York AG. I mean, I don't. You probably could do that, but it's not going to go anywhere. But it's just the sentiment that this is what is going to be needed. We're going to have to stand up and make our voices heard. No one is offering similar types of return. We know the risk. It's not easy to invest in these protocols. It's not like you just swipe a card and say, here, take my money. You have to go through multiple steps to invest. Therefore, you have already made an attempt to educate yourself on what you are doing. It's not just a novice person that picked up crypto yesterday and has decided they're going to deposit $50,000 into Celsius. Maybe if some of these regulators would actually use these services, they would see that it is requiring a level of self-education to use them. So that's all that I have to say about that. Moving right along, we do have a cyber scam warning that Apple's issuing. As I was browsing the news earlier, what? A super chat? Whoa. All right. Thank you, Grant. This is our first super chat. Thank you so much, Grant. That is awesome. That makes me so happy. Okay, so yeah, Apple has issued a security warning today. I do want to share this with you so you guys can take a look at it. I found this on the Daily Hodl, and it's cybersecurity firm warns of new scam emerging on Apple's App Store, and victims are losing millions of dollars. I think this goes along with the warning that we always give each other. Don't ever send anyone money. Don't ever send anyone crypto, no matter how nice the people seem to be, no matter if you catch feelings for someone, if they're friends, if they're family. A lot of times these things don't work out, especially a stranger. So we have to be really cautious about that. And I know we already know these things, but it's good to have a little bit of a reminder. So let's get into it. All right, so we have this security firm issues a warning that iPhone users should be on the lookout for a new type of crypto scam emerging on the App Store. And if Daraga is watching, he is one of the mods on our server. And maybe there's some other people in there that are laughing because they do not like Apple products. And he always gives me a hard time because I am an iPhone user. But shout out to you, Daraga. This one is for you. Just another thing for you to laugh at us about. The scam, dubbed Crypto ROM, entices potential victims into installing fake crypto trading apps. The scammers initially approach their victims on dating platforms. So it seems that they're contacted through dating sites like Bumble, Tinder, Facebook Dating, and Grindr. They move the conversation to messaging apps, which is pretty standard if you're on a dating app. Once the victim becomes familiar and friendly, they ask them to install fake trading applications with legitimate looking domains and customer support. They move the conversation to investment and ask them to invest a small amount and even let them withdraw that money with profit as bait. After this, they'll be told to buy various financial products or asked to invest in special profitable trading events. The new friend even lends some money into the fake app to make the victim believe they're real and caring. When the victim wants their money back or gets suspicious, they get locked out of the account. Okay, so I wanted to bring this article up in the stream because everyone should be aware of things like this. We do know that they are happening, but I was a member of some Facebook female, like women crypto groups. I cannot tell you how many times women would come on there and say that they were approached and then ended up being scammed in the long run. And this is the exact format. So these people were targeted. They didn't say it was like Facebook dating, but it was on Facebook Messenger. So please be cautious. And yeah, please be cautious. Don't send anyone money. Be suspicious of everything, even if people think you're nuts. Uh, the only person looking out for your security is you. So you got to be on top of your game. And we have another super chat. Thank you so much, Channing. And everyone, Channing is going to be on our show. He was supposed to be on this week, but he's going to be on next week. So look out for an announcement on the exact day and time. I think it's Wednesday, but that could change on the exact date and time towards the end of this week. So thank you so much, Channing, and we cannot wait to interview you. All right, so we have some other stories here. Let's get into this Coinbase business. There's a lot of Coinbase stuff to cover today. Probably most people have seen it if you've been paying attention to the news, but there's two big stories. The first we're going to talk about is Facebook's partnership with, I guess you could call it a partnership, with Coinbase. So today, Coinbase did a post in their blog, and I'm going to share that with you just in case you haven't seen it. But Coinbase is going to power crypto custody for Facebook's Novi wallet. We all know how much I love Facebook. So, starting to feel the same about Coinbase, but I definitely know why it exists. It does offer a good service. I just wish they had better customer service. And I would like to share this blog post with everyone. So here we go. And then we can talk about if everyone, Janelle, freaking Coinbase. A lot of people have great success with Coinbase. So I will say that. I know it's like 50-50. Either you love it or you don't. And I don't like Facebook. And here, not only they have your data already, but now they have access to your money. Oh, yeah. But I do have some positive thoughts to say about this after we get through this post. So Facebook has chosen Coinbase as its custody partner for its pilot of Novi, a new digital wallet that enables people to send and receive, money abroad instantly, securely, and with no fees. For the pilot, Coinbase is supporting Novi via Coinbase Custody, which keeps users' funds secure with our, I can never say that word properly, so I'm just going to skip over it, fully segregated cold storage wallet capability for managing private keys. Novi users who can participate in the pilot can acquire Pax dollar USDP through their Novi account, which Novi will hold on deposit with Coinbase custody. Users will then be able to transfer the money will be able to transfer the USDP between each other instantaneously. User funds will be held within the custody trust company, a qualified custodian, and a New York limited purpose trust company. Coinbase Custody Trust is regulated by the New York Department of Financial Services and is a fiduciary under New York State banking law. Novi users also benefit from Coinbase Custody's lending insurance program, which includes a $320 million commercial crime policy. Coinbase Custody is a leading, okay, this is just going over what Coinbase Custody is. So what do we think about this? I can tell you that a bunch of senators are not happy about that. We will talk about that in a second. But my personal opinion on this matter is it's going to expose a lot of people to crypto. And this is going to filter in with, Coinbase is really getting into all aspects and they're really coming for FTX, so it seems. I wonder how our friend Sam Bankman-Fried is feeling about this news, although I'm sure he's not too bothered because he's really crushing it with his own thing and competition is healthy. But yeah, I think that it's going to expose a lot of what I would call normies to crypto and NFTs once NFTs launch. And knowing that it's with their custody, the Coinbase custody program, that's probably a good thing. I do hope that there is some effort on education that self-custody is an option, because otherwise it's just Coinbase is not your bank. So it defeats the entire purpose. For sending money overseas, I understand why this service is important. There are other options, Bitcoin, um, depending on where you live, RSR. Yeah, there's a lot of options. I'm interested to see, this is rolling out in the US and I think Guatemala for beta testing. So I'm interested to see when it's rolled. Probably will be a while before something at this level is going to roll out. And I'm interested to see if any of my friends will sign up. I have some friends that dabble into crypto. I have friends that have family that live abroad. Will they send their family money this way? Maybe. I think that they might, but I think that Facebook already has enough information on me. I gave them way too many permissions when I signed up for their service, and they have archived all that data. And to just let them have all my financial data as well, my spending habits, I don't know. Um, okay, it looks like, yeah, Janelle had an issue with Coinbase, and um, I did read this, Janelle, and maybe it was you and Grant going back and forth, that, or Danny perhaps, that you had heard multiple reports of other people having the same issue with your Coinbase card, that the number was stolen. I mean, and didn't you just get that? Charges were denied because of mismatched expiration dates. Thankfully, yeah, getting a new card is always a great idea. And did they reach out to you about it? Because if they did, that would make me feel good about the situation versus you discovering it on your own. But yeah, getting a new card is always a good idea. All right, so I did say that so a group of senators were not happy about this because Facebook has already proven that they cannot be trusted with our data. Um, yeah, they definitely cannot be trusted with our data. I would delete Facebook altogether, but unfortunately, I am the admin. I probably mentioned it before. For our small business, I am one of the admins that is managing the business page. And the type of business we have is something that the local community comes to our page frequently to get updates about. So I think I'm going to be stuck with it, unless my idea was to create like a dummy account, just like in our Windows users, just make something that's like Facebook account and then use that instead of my actual personal profile. So, senators call on Facebook to shelve Novi cryptocurrency project because Facebook cannot be trusted to manage a payment system. Senate Democrats called on Facebook to end its digital wallet and cryptocurrency project in a letter to Mark Zuckerberg on Tuesday, saying that the company cannot be trusted to manage cryptocurrency. The letter comes hours after Facebook launched Novi, a new digital wallet, as part of a small pilot program in the US and Guatemala. Facebook first announced its plans to enter the crypto industry over 2 years ago, but the digital currency project called Libra was halted after heavy criticism from lawmakers and regulators. The Libra currency was later rebranded as Diem, which has yet to be released alongside the new wallet product. In their letters, Brian Schatz, Sherrod Brown, Elizabeth Warren, and others wrote, Facebook is once again pursuing digital currency plans on an aggressive timeline and has already launched a pilot for a payments infrastructure network. Even though these plans are incompatible with the actual financial regulatory landscape, not only for Diem specifically, but also for stablecoins in general. In a statement to The Verge, a Novi spokesperson said, "We look forward to responding to the committee's letter." Without its own currency, Facebook's wallet will allow users to send and receive using the Paxos stablecoin in a partnership with Coinbase, which we had just gone over that. And I will say one thing that is positive about this particular stablecoin is it is fully backed, and there's no discrepancy on if it is backed or not. It's 100% backed. Sherrod Brown is my senator, and generally I don't have a problem with many of the things that he does. However, when it comes to crypto, I would say Um, I would consider him progressive. He is not progressive on this issue, and it is very disappointing for me. I do have a Republican Congressman, Anthony Gonzalez, who is very supportive of crypto and the industry as a whole, but unfortunately, he will not be seeking reelection. So, um, Ohio's a pretty conservative state. I don't know who we're going to have in there instead, but it's going to be interesting. I'm just going to use this as a reminder, no matter how you feel about this issue, to continue to follow the Twitter account Fight for Our Future and contact your representatives, senators, representatives, and let them know how you feel. November is coming. Elections have consequences, and you may not think so, but local elections have a far more impact on your life than you might realize. And I'm not just talking about basic things like property tax. I'm talking about your mayor, your state assembly type reps. Uh, those people have a large impact on your life. So make sure you know who's out there. If you have an election coming up in a few weeks, educate yourself on the candidates. Follow Fight for Your Future, and if you need any help, you can go on their website, punch in your zip code, and they'll let you know, and it lists all of your representatives. I find that very useful. They will even give you phone numbers if you would like to contact the offices. So, yeah, I hope that you guys are doing that. I know Corey and I say it so many times, and it's probably annoying, but we'd be doing everyone a disservice if we didn't say it like at least once a week, because we have the power to speak up now before any legislation is signed and written in. I don't want to say stone, but it's very hard to undo legislation after it's already been passed. So let's take this opportunity now and speak up and use our voices and our votes. Next, Coinbase news. We have Coinbase has inked a sponsorship deal with the NBA and WNBA. They are following a rival FTX with a big push into sports marketing. And I think that this might be bigger than we realize, and because of two words, Top Shop. And we already know Coinbase is going to be having their NFT marketplace that's going to be available for anyone to use. This is going to be an interesting development as these products start rolling out. Um, yeah, imagine if Top Shop had some type of currency or something. I don't know. I have no idea, but it does get the wheels spinning with ideas. This partnership, we know how successful Top Shop has been. Um, so Coinbase announced today, Tuesday, a series of tie-ups with professional basketball, declaring that it will be the exclusive cryptocurrency platform partner for the NBA, WNBA, as well as NBA affiliate leagues and USA basketball. The company said the arrangement will be on display starting tonight as the NBA season kicks off with a brand presence during national televised games. Interesting that they would use kickoff. I think they would say tips off. But I didn't write this article. In a blog post, the US based exchange said the sponsorship will span multiple years and involve content creation as well as campaigns that will aim to educate fans about developments in the crypto world. As a trusted platform used by millions, Coinbase is a natural fit as the NBA's first ever partner in this thriving category. Coinbase sponsorship deal comes after rival FTX has aggressively pushed into the field of sports marketing, including forging a deal with the Major League Baseball, and that has seen FTX logos appear on every umpire's uniform. FTX also signed an agreement to put its name on the arena of the Miami Heat, creating a potentially awkward situation when it comes to televised games in Miami. Oh, I did say I wonder what Sam thinks, but good for them. Yeah, competition is definitely a good thing, especially in this space. In addition to the NBA and WNBA, Coinbase sponsorship also covers the NBA G League and NBA 2K League. Yeah, so that will make some interesting television when games are in Miami. Yes, Travo says that's huge. I would agree. Uh, Grant, a friend. Let me just put this up on the screen. Okay, a friend of mine brought up a good point. The NBA has strong links with China. Oh, that is a good point. Yeah. Hmm. Um, yeah, without getting political about things, do we think there's going to be any games in China this year? I don't know. Um, I bet that this sponsorship may, if there was some potential games on the horizon, maybe the sponsorship would, uh, ma yeah, maybe they're not gonna happen. Sorry, I'm just, like, thinking through it in my head that if there was something planning on the horizon, that knowing that Coinbase is sponsoring the NBA and how China feels about it, they're probably not going to want the NBA in the country. They do not wanna expose their, not sure how many people, billion residents that live in China to anything about crypto after they had just gone through this whole big process the last however many months of banning it for the like 25th time. They don't want to expose it to them anymore, and they have their own digital currency now. So that's a really good point, though. I did not think about that at all today. Uh, we do have some other news that I wanted to go over. And at the end of the show, make sure you stick around. I am going to announce that we have a contest um, with one of our favorite NFT artists that we're really excited about. So I will go over that towards the end. But now I just wanted to go over a few NFT topics. First, we have Martha Stewart is launching an NFT collection. It actually launched today, and she's carving. Martha Stewart is now selling Ethereum NFTs and carving CryptoPunks into pumpkins. The lifestyle entrepreneur seeks success in yet another business endeavor, festive Ethereum NFT collectibles. Now, isn't this interesting? Because we all know that there is the very close friendship of Martha Stewart and our favorite NFT collector, Snoop Dogg. So, is he advising her to do this? Is she getting these ideas from the success that he has seen? I don't know. I'm sure there's been discussions that have taken place on this topic between the two of them. Oh, they do to genuinely appear to be close friends. So let's take a look at this article. And it doesn't seem that she's just selling NFTs. She actually has her own platform now, and like Martha Stewart is in everything. Everyone loves Martha Stewart. She is true OG. She went to actual prison for insider trading, still did not give up. Sources came out, and her career just exploded. So let's talk about Martha. Um, yeah, she continues to reinvent herself. I have no idea how old she is, but even at her age, she still remains relevant, and not just for cooking or decorating. Here we are in NFTs, and Martha is putting her talent to good use in the next level, I guess you could say, of technology. So yeah, this picture's something, huh? Yeah, we have Martha selling NFTs and carving CryptoPunks into pumpkins. The lifestyle entrepreneur and television personality, Martha Stewart has found success in a wide array of creative and business pursuits, including books, magazines, home furnishings, and packaged food. Now she's bringing her brand to NFTs. Today, Martha launched Fresh Mint, an online platform devoted to NFTs. The Ethereum based NFTs were created in partnership with Tokens Commerce, and while they are showcased via the Fresh Mint website, the sales and auctions actually take place on OpenSea, the leading NFT marketplace. So let's take a look. I'm gonna have to close out of this article. I wanted to show you what they've set up for Martha on the Fresh Mint site. Um, yeah, it looks pretty decent, honestly. I was looking at it earlier. She not only has pumpkins, but also photos of herself, which is not surprising after she posted that pool thirst trap photo of herself on Instagram. Um, yeah, I really like Martha Stewart. She's got a really good sense of humor, and I'm here for it. Um, all right, so let's get this site up here, Fresh Mint. Here we go. Thought maybe I accidentally closed it. All right, so here we go. We have Fresh Mint. Martha brings her style and creativity to the world of digital collectibles. So we have, here are some of these pumpkins, other collectibles, and the featured drop. Of course, they are all Martha Stewart because, I mean, who else would they be? She is sort of like Oprah in that sense. She may like herself a bit. I like her too, though, so I'm not hating. Okay, so we have all sorts of things here, but we're gonna go to the featured drop because that's what we're here for. The auctions. But I really don't see any CryptoPunks into pumpkins, so let's check. Oh, if I click on this OpenSea. So the auction ends, how fitting, on Halloween, and it already has it's already got a bid of 2 ETH, so I will not be bidding on this. I mean, did Martha really do this, or did a professional pumpkin carver? That's what I have to ask myself. I think we all think that we're pumpkin carving experts now that the stores, they have those. I'm sure everyone has seen them. They're like these kits, and you could stick them on the pumpkin. I am not very artistic. Mine never look like the photo or like the image that you can carve into the pumpkin from the. It's basically like a pumpkin tattoo. They just carve it that way. Mine never. They're always horrendous. It doesn't prevent me from doing it anyway. So let's check out and see what the other bids are. Let's look at this one. Okay, there's no bid on this. I'm sorry, I just have to laugh at these. Another 2 ETH bid. Well, this is interesting. I guess it's like the perfect time with Halloween coming. Anything Halloween based is going to pump, but um I will be interested to see like what else is going to be dropping on here. Is it going to be all Martha Stewart based items? Because as of right now, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, I can't see the chat, so if anyone's saying anything, I'm coming back to it now. Um, yeah, who is she marketing to? Probably the same crowd that watches the Martha Stewart and Snoop show. That's my guess. Uh, they have like a cooking show, right? Or they did have a cooking show. Probably the people that would watch that show is who she's marketing to, especially with the success of Snoop's collecting, I think at least. Um, so we talked about that. And then today, later in the day, I saw that there was some other type of NFT conference that's going to be happening in Miami. We know that Mayor Suarez in Miami is very forward thinking. And he announced today that there's going to be a 1 day symposium called, and I hope that you don't actually pronounce this, like maybe it's just letters, NFT BZL or Bezel. I'm not sure. Has anyone else seen this? I saw it like maybe around 4:30 or so. Let's check it out. And it's going to be at the end of November in at FTX Arena downtown. And it's just a day-long thing. So that's a lot for people to travel just for 1 day. So is it going to be more of a local event? Um, I don't know. I know that the art festival in Miami is massive, but that has already happened. That was in September. Um, if I lived close to Miami, I would definitely go to this because I think that I had mentioned that I am going to NFT NYC and I do not have tickets to the actual conference. I'm on a wait list to get tickets, but there are so many events that are going to be taking place and planned around the actual conference itself, including holder events for various NFT projects. So I'm really pumped about that, and I would definitely go to check out something like this. But I'm not going to fly to Florida for one day. Um, if Friday, excuse me, if November the 30th was a Friday, you could make a long weekend out of it. That could be fun, actually. Now that I think about that, I'm probably giving myself ideas. Um, I don't think my husband's watching because he would have chimed in by now about it. Okay, so just be on the lookout for this. If you live in Florida, which I know some of the members of our server do live in Florida, maybe you could head down to Miami and check this out. And speaking of our server, I do not have the banners because yeah, I don't have access to those right now, but we do have a coupon code for our Cryptonairz server. It is spooky30, and all month you can get 30% off for the life of your membership to this server. And we do have a large passive income server. It's a great place. Everyone is kind. It's friendly for all levels of investors. We talk about passive income, nodes, regular cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, NFTs. We talk about everything, but we do, I would say, we specialize in passive income. So if you are considering taking your passive income game to the next level, you should definitely check out our server. We also have a Twitter account. You can find us on Twitter, twitter.com/Cryptonairz. And there you can get the links directly to our website if you were interested in checking out our server. We have an entire team. I think maybe there's 20 of us at this point, mods and researchers. It's a great place, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. So the last few things that I wanted to talk about today are, my NFT topics. I'm not going to have as much as I normally do because I picked all the other articles for today. But I did want to mention there's a cool project. It already dropped. So it's not something that I'm going to suggest anyone invest in, although feel free if you want. It's called Belugies. And it is, if you know me or you're a member of our server, you know that I advocate for supporting young artists. I think that they can really change their life by getting involved in the NFT game at such a young age. Belugies was created by a 14-year-old named Abigail. She sold her project out. It was a bunch of little like beluga whales. They're very cute. PFPs launched on Solana for like zero point 0.8 Solana. It sold out, and today a 14-year-old. It's crazy. I want to share the link with you. Of course, I have all of this in another window. So yeah, she made a donation today, and it was posted on Twitter. The Ocean Defenders Alliance announced, "We are out of our minds excited about a huge cryptocurrency donation we just received from Abigail and Belugi's NFT. Thank you for your incredible donation of $50,000 through the giving block. More whales will be saved because of you." I just think that a 14-year-old has that type of power, that she can make a $50,000 donation because her project sells out. And it's not like the most technical artistic piece that I've seen. It's a 14-year-old creating PFPs of little beluga whales. And the entire Solana community supported it because she's 14. She's not a rug pull. She's genuine. She's revealed herself. She is doxxed. You can check out her Twitter account. It's like Belugi's NFT. Maybe I'll just show it to you just so you guys can have a. I mean, they're really cute. They're basic and they're really really cute. It's something that you would expect. One time I showed a PFP project to our friend Grant, and he said, "That looks like a kid did it." And I was like, "Yeah, that's because a kid did do it, a 12-year-old. He got it then, he understood." And now this project that I'm about to show you, another young artist has done this. She's 14. I mentioned that already. But yeah, she's adorable. So you can pick her up on secondary. She is even listed on the FTX NFT marketplace. She's on Alpha Art as well, and Magic Eden. So this is her. This is her announcing that the project sold out. I didn't click share audio, so sorry about that. But yeah, and this is what they look like. They're really cute. Definitely like a younger artist, but her brother actually encouraged, and here's the announcement. Her brother actually encouraged her to pursue this project because she had been thinking about doing something like this for a while, and he was the one that, gave her the push that she needed to get it going. I follow her in Twitter. Like, these are so cute. I mean, come on, like, these are so cute. I would put that as my PFP. I currently have Jungle Freaks though, but yeah, the whole community has supported her, and I think it's great. Um, and I'm happy to support any young artist that I see putting their work out there, trying to do big things at a young age. And they definitely will inspire other young artists, which is another reason that I support it. So today we had right at the end of the day two huge sales. Even though we've seen NFTs are on a bit of a decline, I guess the floor has dropped pretty much all across the board because we had Bitcoin is pumping. People are trying to catch the bump. Ethereum's close to $4,000 a token again. And when that happens, we see floors fall. Nothing dramatic or crazy unless you're talking about Metaverse, and I feel really bad for those people that bought at like 8 ETH or 10 ETH pre-reveal, because that is a tough pill to swallow with this current floor. Yesterday, I haven't looked actually. Let me look right now. Yesterday, the Metaverse floor was 1.5 ETH down substantially from pre-reveal. That's people getting wrecked all over the place unless they were doing it on purpose. Tax harvesting, which unfortunately probably not going to be able to do that anymore starting next year, along with wash trading. Those that hasn't been made permanent. There's no legislation that's been signed. It's just one of those things that's going around the rumor mill of the crypto world, that these will not really be an option moving forward. But I haven't given up all hope. Let's see what this Metaverse floor is. Did anyone like Metaverse? Did anyone get Metaverse? It's a better question. Oh, the floor is actually up a bit. I'm going to share it. It's 1.8, which is up from yesterday. Like I said, it was 1.5. So, yeah, there are things I cannot unsee when I look at these. I've seen hilarious pictures on Twitter of those outdoor patio heaters, specifically when you see these. And then Lego comparison, Transformer comparisons. I don't know. I do feel bad for people that paid a lot of money, a lot of ETH, and the floor is at 1.8. I don't know what type of volume they have going on here. Not a lot. Well, they're getting multiple sales an hour, so only like 3 or 4. I don't know what this project's going to do long term. I have no idea. No idea. If you flipped it in the beginning, though, you did really well. If you hung on to it, it's tough pill to swallow. All right. So the two big sales that I wanted to talk about at the end of the day today were massive, despite these things that I've mentioned that floor has been down across the board. We had an unnamed wallet pick up two big pieces, a Bored Ape Yacht Club and a Crypto Punk. Just the sheer amount of money is insane. The ape was for 600, and of course 69, 69, 69 ETH. So 696.969 ETH, because we know everyone in crypto loves the 69 numbers, and 420 as well. And the punk was purchased for 265 ETH. The funding is creative, and it's from the Uniswap Ethereum. It's from Uniswap, the ETH USDC LP pool, rather than an exchange. You can check out the transaction. You can also see the items on OpenSea. I'm going to show them quickly, but then I'm also going to show this person's wallet, because just 4 days ago they purchased a Fidenza for 200 Ethereum. So this is an unnamed wallet. No one knows who it is. This is one of the cool things about crypto, is that you can track these transactions, and your guess is as good as an expert's on who it is. It's kind of like a game of connect the dots. So here are the pieces that sold today. This is the Bored Ape, and this is the CryptoPunk. So now, quickly, I did want to show you their wallet, because I really do like the Fidenza that they picked up a few days ago. It's a pretty cool one. I'm sure there's others like this, but I personally haven't seen this one before. So I did want to share it. Okay, here's the wallet. All right, and this is the Fidenza here. Fidenza 679, and they paid, as I said, 200 Ethereum for it the other day. And they do not want to sell it, obviously. They have it listed for 10,000 Ethereum. But I really like this one. It's a bit different than the others. I do like that God one that we talked about last week that Snoop bought a fraction of. I like that one a lot, but I also like this one. It's different. It's on the diagonal versus the swirl. Excuse me, 1 moment, sorry. Yeah, so 4 days ago he picked that up. Whoever this is here picks it up for 200 ETH, and then I can't even do that math in my head, how much money this person has spent in 1 week in NFTs. But if you look at the rest of their wallet, they're not transferring these items out. They're sitting here. But like Squid Game price 0005, 3D Punk, what? Okay. So just some of these other items are interesting. Like this is probably someone that got into crypto very, very, very early. And maybe they're just getting into NFTs now. I don't know. It's always fun trying to guess what type of person is behind these purchases. Unless, oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. About these purchases here, it could be a scenario where, we'll just say last. So maybe they did buy them. Like this could have been sent to the wallet. This could have been sent to the wallet. Because we do talk about how that happens a lot, actually. And the last thing I wanted to go over with you guys was our friend Human001. I just want to check the Cryptonairz page first to make sure this is live. Yes, and it is. Thank you so much, Gabe, for getting this post up. If you go to our page on Twitter, that is at Cryptonairz, you're going to see that we have a contest. We are going to be giving away another NFT by our friend Human001. Over the weekend, he launched another collection. And this is how it happened. So I think we mentioned that he had burned the rest of the Cyborg's Arrival of Chaos. And when he burned them, there were 169 skulls that were remaining from burning those NFTs. And those skulls represent the dead cyborgs that were born. And that is how we came up with Cyborgs, the Fallen Ones. I'm going to show you the OpenSea page, and we are going to be giving one away. So if you go to our Twitter account, we do have a tweet up announcing the contest. All you have to do is leave a comment, and I will be picking a winner tomorrow live on stream, just like we did last time. And then Human, the artist, will go ahead and directly send that to you. So yeah, he is in our server. If you have any questions, he's one of our content partners. So if you have any questions, you can just tag him at human001 in the server. Talk to him about the collection. He's super pumped about it. We've had him on the show before. He's a really nice guy. So this is the tweet here that I want everyone to look out for. And then just leave a comment here on this tweet, and I will pick a winner tomorrow. You need to leave the comment by 7:55 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, because then that'll give me a few minutes to get all the commenters' names listed in the we'll do a wheel spin. I'll get everyone's name listed, and then I'll spin the wheel live on stream so everyone can see that this is fair. Everyone has an equal shot. So just leave a comment, and tomorrow we will be picking a winner, and then Human will send it to you, when gas is at an affordable rate. So I hope you enjoyed this stream today. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and share with your friends. If you ever want to chat, if you have any questions, I'm always around on Twitter. And first, someone has requested Max to check out Bunji's tweet. Have they launched their collection now? I know that they had so much trouble last week from the insane amount of botting that's happening in these Discord servers. It's really unfortunate because these projects are really suffering from it. Let's check out this tweet before we sign off for the evening. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so is there a new public sale date? Wait. Okay, it looks like he's going to be having a party. Wow, okay, I'm gonna try to share the sound for this. This is thanks for this, Max. Since we're still streaming, we can share this. This is interesting. It's gonna be really hard to secure one of these Bunjis though. A lot of people are interested in this project. It is by a successful, well-known artist already. Oh no, I may have forgot to hit the click audio, sorry. Yeah, it's by a successful artist. Okay, here we go. So let's check this out.
All right, guys, it's Chris Harding, co-owner of Hodges Bay Resort Spa down on the island of Antigua. Again, man, Brendan called me up. He's leaning on me, and he said, this thing is growing so out of control. We got to do something even bigger. So let's just do a full-blown festival down at Hodges Bay. What do you say? We'll throw in, I don't know, 10, 15 rooms, whatever it takes. It's going to be for NFT holders only. But man, wouldn't it be unbelievable to have this entire Bunji project community from around the world all together on the island? I don't know. I think it'd be amazing. Let's do it. Brendan said, let's do it. What am I going to do? Say no? So let's do it. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. So in collaboration with the resorts, they are going to be having a holders only special access festival, I guess you could call it. Yeah, and then you have access to a private island. And here are some of, whoa, this place looks gorgeous. Here are some pictures. Yeah, I would not mind staying here. I have not been on a vacation in so long. Oh boy. Yeah, this looks great. Like I'm down. I'm so bad. I would definitely buy this NFT just so that I could go to this festival. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. So is anyone going to try hard to get this now based on this announcement? Or were you already trying, Max? Yeah, this is really cool. Thank you for tipping me off on that as I was signing off so that I was able to share it. I don't think I can see the rest of the comments here. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're launching today? Oh, well, I might have to get on that after stream. See, I'm not staying up another night till 2 or 3 a.m. though. I cannot do that anymore. I'm staying up till 2 a.m. like every day. It's pretty bad. It is aging me for sure. I do. Oh, you have whitelist? That's awesome. Congratulations. I hope that you get it. I will be rooting for you. And then you can go to this party and you can take pictures and we will have you on stream and you can tell us all about just how amazing it was, because I'm sure it will be epic. Yeah, so again, thanks for that heads up. That actually reminded me, I wanted to just say that another content creator here on YouTube had a very bad accident last week. Some of you may know him or you may watch his channel, Bullzilla. I just wanted to give him a shout out saying that I think he was supposed to come home today or maybe it was yesterday, but I hope you are home and hope you're recovering and I hope you get better soon. I'm sorry that you were in such an awful accident. I know that How to Model will be taking great care of you and Pickle as well. So get better soon. The whole community is rooting for you. Um, yeah, and that is it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. But we will be back tomorrow with that giveaway. Corey will be back. We'll have an announcement about our interview with Channing, which we are very much looking forward to. And we're going to be having some other interviews as well. We're going to start reaching out to projects. Maybe I can get Prince on here from Jungle Freaks. I do chat to him time to time, and Jungle Freaks is going to be having I think, a meetup at NFT NYC. So that would be cool. If there's any other projects that you guys are interested in us trying to reach out to see if we can get them on the show, let me know on Twitter. Just shoot me a DM or hit us up in the server. Either Corey or myself will be happy to chat to you and try to make those interviews happen. So I hope that everyone has a great night and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.